Game 6. Let's go, chat.
They split games 3 and 4 before the Pistons were victorious on their home floor in Game 5 on Wednesday night. Pistons in blue, the Bulls in white.
Ooh, it's a must win or they go home.
Let's see now if the Detroit will go down inside and try to get Mark Aguirre off early.
Jordan is guarding Lane Beer as the game starts. Isiah Thomas hits the first basket. And we'll watch that at the other end. And if Jordan is playing Lane Beer, and if they're ever long rebounds, Jordan is going to have an easy foray down the court.
Well, as we look at Chicago in the last couple of ball games, they've tried to start out by going down inside, trying to get Michael Jordan and Cartwright.
Here's Jordan. Missed shot, Lane Beer, the rebound, and here's Thomas. This has not been a running series. It's been a half-court affair.
Yeah, that's a
Aguirre. Mahorn. And the rebound by Grant. Scottie Pippen was hit in the face, and he's hurt. Joe Crawford dragging him off the floor as play continues.
The other 4 players have no idea that he's not out there.
Wow. Bro, I swear, if Pippen get hurt this game, I know something, chat. I know something, chat. If he hurt and don't come back, I know something. Because he got hurt the following year with the migraine game. And Jordan could have went to the chip then. So if he hurt this game and can't play right here, they let me know, like, dang, Pip, 2 years in a row, Pip, we could have went to the finals.
We're going to have a jump ball.
That's crazy. Wow.
Mark Feil, the Chicago trainer, is out now with Scottie Pippen and a 20-second.
See, this is what don't go on ESPN. If Scottie Pippen don't get hurt, potentially this game, I don't know if he comes back or not. But the migraine game, he had a migraine going 1 for 15 and 90 for game 7. Bruh. We talking 7, 8 rings right now.
The Chicago Bulls and their leading rebounder in the series.
Here we have another look at it. You'll see that it's an accident. There it is right there. Lambier did not have any idea of who was there, whether it was a Chicago player or a Detroit player.
He got whacked by Bill. Ooh, elbow. Damn, yeah. Yeah. That's
Joe
tough.
Crawford, one of the officials, dragged him off as play continued. Finally, a 20-second timeout, a full timeout. He's still being worked on, and Pat O'Brien is over there right now. Pat?
He probably can't see.
Well, Dick, Doug Collins has now come over, and he's also leaning over Scottie Pippen, the trainer and a doctor from the house is here. I'm not going to pretend to know what's wrong with him just yet. They've been asking him a lot of very simple questions. Did you get hit? Where are you? That sort of thing. For a while, it looked like he was unconscious, but now I think they're just keeping him as still as possible and working on him. We'll be right here. There, you got a little smile there. Is he okay, Doug? Doug Collins says he's okay, so let's...
That's good. That's good. Oh, you scared me, that Pip. I'm like, no way. Damn, he did get whacked, though. Yeah, he need a little minute. I understand. man. Get hit in the face is no joke in any sport, no matter what you playing.
They scored 100 in winning game 2. On the jump ball, Mahorn jumping with Cartwright, and it's controlled by Chicago. So a delay when Scottie Pippen was hit. It is 2-0 Detroit. Opening 2 minutes of play of game 6. Jordan looks to the open man. It's Grant, tries to score.
Now that was interesting, Dick. You see the movement of the people going to the basket.
Aguirre lost the pass. He was in good position underneath, and on the turnover, the Bulls come back. Pistons want to take the crowd out of this, and the crowd is in it right now.
Red for it.
Craig Hodges.
The main thing to zero in on is how quickly Detroit gets to the double team of Michael Jordan at the other end of the floor. The movement and the guards taking the majority of the shots.
That's what they've done all year. Thomas says Aguirre keeps it alive. The Pistons with a tremendous offensive rebounding edge in this series. They have 28 more offensive rebounds than the Bulls coming in, which is a huge number. Sellers forces the turnover to Jordan. Open court, 2-on-1.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
So he's already taken 2 shots in the game. He only had 8 in game number 5.
Yeah, 8 points is crazy.
Well, Detroit will calm you down. They'll work their play.
Okay.
Steal. He kept it in bounds. Here it is again.
Hey! Okay, Mike. That was crazy.
This
Look
is
at
one
him.
for the book, QB. He's done a lot of great shots, but I've never seen this before from him.
He saved
It was an
one
excellent
hand
save. Now,
save.
when he gets it back, you'll see him elevate, do a 360,
Hey.
and just toss it up.
He misses the free throw, but the crowd doesn't care. The Bulls are up 8-2, and Michael Jordan has already given them their money's worth. Joe Dumars hits the jumper from outside.
I ain't even think about that, man. Yeah, you getting your money's worth with Mike, for sure. I bet Bulls tickets was hot in the mug, though.
8-4.
They really don't need the fourth shot, Dick. What they need is some more movement, attack the basket, off the dribble or through the pivot area. On the line.
Now they know it's going to be physical. Let's go back to Dick.
Well, it was advertised to be that when the series started. Basically, it has been not that much of a physical series. Certainly no incidents of note.
I care of Michael Jordan elevating here, going for the 360 move. There you go.
Look at Bill.
Michael Jordan.
Low-key, Bill tried to sneak an elbow in. Pay attention, Chad. He tried to low-key sneak. Oh, shit. I got a vid uploading, too. I'm uploading Game 5 right as I'm recording Game 6, so if it looks slow or anything, that's why. Oh, yeah, Bill dirty than a bitch. Look at that elbow. That's his second elbow. He elbowed Scotty first. Look at that. Oh, nah, Bill. And he extended his arm. Yeah, he is trying to hurt players, man. That's that slick shit, man.
Rebound by Laimbeer. Laimbeer has not had a good series for the Pistons, and he's showing early aggressiveness for him. Thomas lost it, which led to their loss in game number 5 of not committed any. So that's how it goes from game to game. Jordan, Sellers.
Hey, commentator not lying, though. Bill not having his best series. He breaking. For one, he just breaking so many open shots. It's just not his series, I guess. Be like that.
Up early.
Rand is guarding Aguirre. And Aguirre hits from outside, but everything by the Pistons have been from the perimeter thus far. Dumars is guarding Jordan. Dumars all defensive team. Thomas is sticking with Hodges. Hardright trying to get Mahorn in foul trouble again. He's done it the last 2 games, but Mahorn played him tight there. 7:35 remaining in the first quarter. 10-6 Chicago. And on the missed shot. Double team on Jordan. Sellers. So what the Bulls don't get with the rebounding of Pippen, they get with the outside shooting of Sellers, who despite 7 feet tall is not an inside player at all.
Well, he's an excellent shooter from 16 and 20 feet away, and this would be a major help to this ball club tonight.
Aguirre gets it stripped by Jordan, but Dumars recovers. And we'll have a whistle, and let's see if we have to adjust the clock.
Well, that time on the initial shot, Michael Jordan came, blocked the shot, and right now what they're talking about here, you'll see it come right from the top of your screen. There's your shot block, and what we're talking about now is, did the clock go down inside of 24 seconds? If it did not, then what about the possession? The referees, I'm pretty sure, are going to rule that there was a possession by the Bulls. That would start a new shot clock.
Now they've just changed the clock to 14 seconds. There is Scottie Pippen being worked on by the team doctor and Mark Feil, the trainer. Pippen was hurt in the first minute of play, took an elbow. Dumars works inside, has it knocked away by Jordan. Michael Jordan playing like a man possessed early in this game after sleepwalking perhaps through game number 5.
Well, he's their best double team guy and one of their premier rebounders.
And not only that, Michael Jordan is a good roamer too. Like he said, double team guys, the guy that floats and set the double team or just roams and helping people on defense. Damn, that just looked too easy for Mike. But he's a great roamer.
Movements are so quick that he's beating the defensive man before the trap can get there.
Nearly halfway through this first period, short on Dumars' shot, but alertly gets the offensive rebound. Here's Sellers. Now Jordan.
Nice.
Grant.
There you go.
Timeout, Detroit. The Bulls, Detroit. Those are the numbers. But he's off to a hot start. Hubie, what did he do here?
On this post-up, you see how he's pinning Dumars so that he can make the catch. Now, once it happens, watch how quickly he goes baseline and how he beats Dumars, but also Lambier on the double team.
Wow, they didn't
Jordan
even
has
double.
3 baskets and 5 assists. Chicago has 8 field goals, so he has figured in everything thus far. Michael Jordan, who has averaged just under 35 points a game in the playoffs, and was the hero in game 3 with a basket with 3 seconds to go.
The Detroit offense has been all perimeter. They are not taking.
That is the first Chicago foul of the game, and Aguirre will go to the line. Mark was the leading scorer for the Pistons in the 3rd game with 25 points. He was the object of the big trade, sent Adrian Dantley to Dallas in exchange for Aguirre. Scottie Pippen is leaving the floor and going to the Chicago dressing room. It's very rare, Hubie, that a team playing as well as Detroit would make a trade of superstars in midseason, but that's what they did.
Well, they seem to be very pleased with Aguirre. The team is 41-6 since he has joined them. Woo. So they're very happy with the end result.
16-8 Chicago. So Sellers has big shoes to fill, though he's a big man himself at 7 feet. 7 on the shot clock. Hard double team. Good defense. And the foul on the other side. So Chicago getting the offense board from an unlikely guy.
Yeah, but you see, tonight he must answer the bell because Grant must stay in this game with Scottie Pippen out. Scottie Pippen is their leading rebounder if Grant is out of the game. So Sellers must step forward in that sense.
Rodman has been a Pat O'Brien. Anything quickly?
Just talked to Mark Fowle, the trainer of the Pistons. Scottie Pippen was taken into the locker room. They're going to lay him down. Apparently, he has trouble focusing on anything. He can't see very well. They're just going to lay him down, and let's see what happens, and we'll stay on the story. Back to you.
All right, Pat. Vinnie Johnson has also come in for the Pistons, and we're looking at Chicago's trap at midcourt. You haven't seen much of it in this series, Hubie.
Well, what they're trying to do now is to run the clock, get the Pistons out of their half-court sets, and force up a bad percentage shot.
Here's a 3 by Lambier, who's been ice cold in this series. He was hit in warm-ups before game 4. Sellers with a runner. Ooh. And Brad Sellers has come off the bench for Scottie Pippen, who's in the dressing room and has scored 8 points. And what a boost he has given Doug Collins' Bulls. 20-8 Chicago. 4:40 to go in the first, and Vinnie Johnson slices in for the basket and draws the foul. So here's the guy who scored 16 fourth-quarter points for the Pistons in the last game, and Horace Grant commits his first personal foul.
Well, Vinnie Johnson, Dumars, and Isiah Thomas feel that they can take the guards off the dribble and then cause defensive rotations and break the Bulls down.
Failed on the free throw attempt. 20-10. Here's Jordan.
He's a different man tonight, Dick.
A lot of people thought maybe Michael Jordan was sensing I have maybe 2 good games left in me. Maybe it'll be 6 and 7. But the Bulls have to win tonight to force the 7th game. Here's Isiah Thomas. Tipped up and in by Rodman. Dennis Rodman.
The pressure without Pippen in there is a key rebounder. Sellers and Grant must play big in there and help out with Cartwright and Jordan on the board.
Jordan hits it. He has 10 points.
Look out.
And he is on line for a huge scoring effort tonight, with just under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
I like this strategy by Collins.
Slices through. Here comes Grant. Sellers. And they'll call an offensive foul, loose ball foul against on Brad Sellers. The point game, but his game.
That's right. And the knock is that he's a 7-foot player and he has to play the small forward position. But what I really like tonight is he's answering the bell and he's attacking aggressively offensively.
Dave Corzine and John Paxson for Chicago. John Sally has in Pat O'Brien finals, but it's been a tough haul for Detroit. Vinny Johnson beat the Lakers in the NBA Finals, but it's been a tough haul for Detroit. Vinny Johnson with a spinning basket and a foul will go to the line to try to bring the Pistons closer.
That's who can't be stopped. Vinny goddamn Johnson. Shit, Vinny been cooking this whole series.
The amount of minutes that they're getting, naturally the points are going to be up, and also the rebounding.
James Edwards, who has had 2 big scoring games for the Pistons, has come in for Bill Laimbeer, and Horace Grant has picked up his 2nd personal foul, and he's been replaced by Charles Davis. So you're right, without Pippen, they can't get Grant in foul trouble, and he's on the bench with 2.
Well, that is a key move.
Wow, Pip. I can't believe
Jordan
Pip.
ducks in behind it. Davis. Turnover. Here's Vinny Johnson defended by Paxson, and it looked like he won. He did.
Well, what he did was he was out in front, and he was concerned about getting Paxson off him, and he put out that left elbow and moved Paxson, and by doing that, it forced the turnover.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Paxson guarded by Thomas. Offensive foul against Paxson, pushing off on a good call.
Paxson to help him.
Really has right now Edwards, Thomas, and Vinny Johnson are the scorers.
Look at pass.
Good pick and roll move. Johnson, but Sally missed it.
You can't miss those. That should have been a 2-handed dunk. It was too casual.
Jordan gets hit hard in the paint and is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
You know, I think to pass that ball, but then he decided on taking it all the way. There it is, right there.
John Sally's first foul. Each team has 4 team fouls. When you reach 5, it's a penalty, and it's a 2-shot situation. Here's Michael Jordan. Off to a brilliant start. There's Sam Vincent, the point guard. Will come in and could be giving Jordan breathing time here. Doug Collins has to be very judicious on when he decides to give Jordan a breather. But he's got to get some rest in this game.
Well, you have to remember in this series, he's averaging 43 minutes a game.
Vinny Johnson is pushed. Paxson with a 2nd foul, and it's the penalty. He'll send Vinny Johnson to the line for 2 shots.
Sam Vincent checks in.
So Vincent will come in, and Michael Jordan goes out. He has scored 12 points and gets a big hand. Plus 5 assists.
They have on the foul line, Vinny Johnson. He's not called a microwave for nothing, because when he comes in like this, he goes into an unconscious zone, and he can score versus any player. But what you do not want to do right now is to put Michael Jordan in a defensive position where he's got to chase Vinny and totally exhaust him. Like Chuck Daly said, it's still a 48-minute game.
The shooting percentages stark in favor of the Bulls right now. Craig Hodges is back in there replacing Paxson. Vincent and Hodges, the backcourt tandem. Charles Davis will rebound Thomas with 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. And Thomas is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. The gauge, when the Pistons win, so far today,
he's beating the defensive player off the dribble, getting down inside and making things happen. So when you have a player of Isiah's talent, you know that he is a streak player.
Chuck Daly's concern coming in, he said, was offense. I don't worry about the defensive side, but we need points. Here's Vincent. Misses the jump shot. Gets his own rebound.
The second unit has got to back the ball out and take good shots.
Here's Calqc. So the Bulls now hitting and taking shots and missing from the perimeter. Leading by 8, and Rodman cuts it to 6. Dennis Rodman seeing his earliest action.
Wow. If I'm Chuck Daly, I like the way Isiah is pushing the ball. He's making things open up quick.
You can see how the offense slow down without Pip and Jordan, especially without Mike.
Cut it to 4. The Pistons have run off 6 straight points. Vinnie Johnson. And Rodman, or Sally, comes in. John Sally off the top. And now the...
It's too many second chance points, bro. Too many rebounds for Detroit in general. Chicago is allowing so many rebounds right now.
Shots with plenty of time left.
You know why, though? You want to know why? No. You know why, though, right? Not only is Michael Jordan out the game a great rebounder, but Pip had like 12, 13 rebounds one game. Pip get a lot of those rebounds, and he's not in the game.
Screen. There was a nice ball fake by Isiah, setting Rodman up. That was a tough shot. That was about 8 feet away. A difficult shot to swish.
Double team on Thomas, but here's Edwards.
Nice.
It's a 2-point game. James Edwards, who has scored 13 and 12 in the last 2 games and has hurt Chicago. Pistons have run off 10 in a row, and that much time remaining in the first quarter. 12 on the shot clock. Bulls have missed their last 6 shots. And another turnover, and the Pistons have come back in rapid fashion. Concern for Doug Collins.
See, in the last 7 possessions, the Chicago Bulls second unit have 5 jump shot attempts and a turnover. The only thing down inside was a missed hook by Calqc, plus no offensive rebound.
Playing for the last shot of the quarter, the pick and roll by the center, and Edwards and make it out of bounds. Still Detroit ball. 2 seconds remain in the first quarter. Edwards. Well, the Bulls had
First quarter over with. Now we move on to second. I have to go to work in like 30 minutes. So we're going to do a little bit of this quarter, and then I'm going to go, and then, I'm going to catch up on the second half. Yeah.
Down, especially with this unit.
Michael Jordan is in the game as the period starts. Davis misses the shot. So the same story.
They're not getting any offensive rebounds, Chicago. They're struggling, and at this end of the floor, Detroit's been able to get 4 second shots and put the ball back in and make it happen.
Edwards fouled and can tie the score with free throws. One thing about Detroit, they have cut Chicago's offensive rebounding each succeeding game. The Bulls had a lot in game 1, and they've gotten very few since then, as Bill Cartwright will come back into the contest, replacing Calqc, and the starters now seek back for Chicago.
Well, what I like is the awareness of the other players to James Edwards. Detroit understands that he is a very big-time scorer. You do not average double figures in this league for 11 consecutive years unless you have talent. He has an excellent low-post game.
He missed the free throws, but generally Edwards has given him good offense, and that's part of that great bench you refer to at the top. Jordan feeds off the hands of Grant.
Is when Michael Jordan gets double teamed, you must keep your hands up because you know he's going to deliver the pass to you if you're open.
Vinnie Johnson with the microwave shot has tied the score.
He destroying Chicago.
Point lead in the first quarter. Chicago's going 4.5 minutes without a basket now.
Watch how quick they get to him.
Jordan is fouled before the shot.
No shot.
Not a shot. Finals for the 3rd straight year. Last year they finally needed the charm. Got to the finals against the Lakers and lost in 7. Hodges misses the shot, but again it's perimeter shooting by Chicago or nothing.
Well, it's playoff time, and you're not going to beat a good defensive team from outside in the NBA for 48 minutes.
Vinnie Johnson. Rebound by Cartwright. Chicago is drawn cold, very cold in the last 5 minutes. Jordan.
See, Michael is determined to take it to the hole.
Will go to the line and shoot.
Michael is not accepting the fact that 2 and 3 guys are trapping him. He is bent on breaking it and taking and creating a shot for himself.
On the line. Grant already with 6 rebounds, had a big 20-rebound game in the victory, and Sellers will replace Charles Davis for Chicago. Sellers had to report in early when Scottie Pippen was hit in the head by an errant elbow and went to the dressing room and has not come back. Bulls missed their second leading scorer, Grant, with 1 free throw, and it's the Chicago leading by 1. Vinnie Johnson, he'll shoot as long as he feels he's hot. And even rebound Jordan. And the foul. Rodman tried to get him from behind.
John Sally.
And John Sally got him in front with his second personal foul. Just under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. A lot of time left in the half. Well, we've got a lot of enthusiasm here in Chicago, but same story exists in Detroit. And for that, let's go to Leslie Visser. Leslie?
Dick, here at the Palace, tickets normally is that they make proceed to the Special Olympics. Now they have more than 10,000 people here, and they're doing everything.
Yeah, it's really nice for everyone. You only do that when you're cooking.
Right. Rick Mahorn is back in the lineup for the Pistons as Jordan misses the free throw. In the lineup for Detroit, they have Dumars and Johnson at guard, and up front it's Rodman, Edwards, and Mahorn. Hodges and Jordan at guard, and it's Sellers, Cartwright, and Grant. And again, Grant playing with 2 personal fouls, a key man with Pippen out with the injury. Yet the Bulls are up by 2.
They're going to keep working Vinnie Johnson now because they feel that they can take Hodges on any kind of movement.
Edwards misses the reverse layoff, but good body play by Cartwright. Jordan double team behind a Hodges. Spots for a 3. And Sellers saves it for Jordan. Good hustle by Brad Sellers. Crowd has not always been in his corner, but they are tonight. Plenty of time on the clock.
Oh my
Jordan
God, he's dropping.
But again, the Bulls miss it, and it's Detroit ball.
His teammates so damn sorry, man. Shit.
You can attack the basket.
Grant missed the shot, and the Bulls no baskets now in 6.5 minutes of play. Yet they lead by 2. Vinnie Johnson and Sellers did a good defensive job on him. Bulls need a win to send it to 7. Detroit trying to close it out. Jordan double teamed and short. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Detroit. Vinnie Johnson this week.
Great defense by Hodges that time. Cutting him off, intimidated that shot. Hodges for 3. That's the one they've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Craig Hodges now with 14 3-point baskets is the leading shooter from that range, and Chicago is up by 5. 8:20 remaining in the second period. Cartwright on the switch. Edwards not picked up. Gets the basket, draws the foul, and the Bulls did not.
Time that a center. Ball goes to Edwards. The opposite side must come quicker, and this play has been hurting them in every single game.
The foul was on Michael Jordan, his first team foul. Chicago has 2 and the Pistons 3. So Edwards converts on a 3-point affair, and it's 31-29 Bulls. Isiah Thomas back in the game guarding Hodges.
Everything at playoff time, Dick, is getting your key people the ball where they're the most comfortable. And they've got to do something with Edwards because he is really on a flow for himself at the other end.
Cartwright with a short left-handed shot. Sellers on the tip by Grant. Grant kept it alive. Illegal defense against the Pistons.
10 seconds.
That's a warning. The second time will be a technical.
Well, that's because the Pistons are conditioned to be ready to double team and come from any angle on the floor in their rotations. And Mahorn got caught out of position that time.
What?
They throw it away as Hodges and Grant get mixed up in the backcourt. The Pistons had seemingly all of the turnovers early, and now the Bulls are committing a few of their own. Detroit has yet to hit a basket this period. Chicago only one. It's drought city for both teams.
Here's another pick and roll. See, there it is.
And it's to Rodman. And Rick Mahorn tips it in.
See, that rotation player has got to get over there and defend that catch better than what they're doing.
Jordan wants Sellers to clear out. Rodman quickly doubles.
There you go.
Hodges for three. There he goes. You had that ball in the basket before he got the ball.
You know why? It's one of the very few times that they've made the second pass. The first pass out of the trap, they usually cover. The second pass gets you the free shot.
Yeah, it was a foul.
That'll be the 13th foul on Chicago now. And is it this NBA high? Bulls reminder.
Up. Why, John? Oh, put you away. I was down. Up the second half, Dick.
All right, Pat, thank you very much. Bill Laimbeer has checked back in. He's in there along with Thomas, who had been back. Laimbeer, Rodman, and Mahorn. Detroit has 31 points, 19 of them from their bench, only 12 by their starters. Thomas adds 2 more, and he has 6 points, the leading scorer for Detroit. Vinnie Johnson with 8. Michael Jordan has 13 to top the Bulls. Here's Hodges. He's at 2, now 3 baskets, and that's what the Bulls need. That's why they got him from Phoenix, formerly with Milwaukee. They wanted Hodges' long-range shooting. Chicago by 4. Renner passing, shooting, Laimbeer. Chicago had basically taken Laimbeer out of the offense in this series. He has scored in double figures in only the first game of it.
Well, he's really struggling. Plus, he's only had 2 foul shot attempts in 5 games.
Here's Jordan going inside. Not that time. Off the rim and a foul called. Loose ball foul against the Bulls, and they're in the
people off the dribble, making it happen and doing something with that incredible athletic talent.
Pistons can tie it up with a basket. Isiah Thomas gives it to him, and he's run the hot hand now. So
Pistons just playing smart, man. For real. Just playing smart. Playing D, taking smart shots, not forcing nothing. Sometimes Chicago force shots, man. Especially my guy Mike. I ain't gonna lie.
Looking for the outside shot. 15 for Michael.
See, in previous games, he would have taken that trap, passed the ball right to Corzine, and allowed the other players to do it. Not tonight.
Off the screen, Thomas. Laimbeer keeps it alive. Thomas is a hot hand. He has 10 points, 6 of them already in this quarter.
Remember we said in the first quarter, Dick, he started out struggling, 1 for 6, but he's in his streak now.
Corzine. Couple of fakes. Rodman would love him to go up with it. Sellers short with the jumper. And there's Laimbeer. Outlet pass nicely to Dumars. Pistons looking for a lead, and they've got it. Isiah Thomas, and the Pistons have their first lead since 2-0 to start the game. And
I'm about to go to work, chat. So I'm gonna cut off right here. I literally have to be there in like about 30-40 minutes. So I'm gonna get dressed to go come back and finish game 6, and then we on to the 90s where the fun begins.
That's a good lesson to kids who can't go to the big schools. Isiah Thomas has scored 8 of the Pistons' last 10 points, and his buddy Mark Aguirre has come in now, and he's guarding Brad Sellers. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. There's the 24-second shot clock winding down. They get it off in time. And here comes Thomas. It's a 3-on-2 break. Jordan into the flow now defensively. Pistons lead 41-39. Only their second lead of the game since the opening hoop.
So he's trying to do something.
Good feed inside. Laimbeer to Dumars. Nothing doing for Detroit. Both teams' interior defense looks good in the first half.
Excellent. They're really getting to the people.
Jordan on an errant pass. Dumars to Aguirre, and the Pistons are up by 4.
See, in all the transition, Dick, Detroit is able to get 2-on-1, 3-on-2. They have the advantage. The Bulls are not on the offensive board, and are not back into transition defense. So Doug's got him. Where are you? You have to be in one of these two places.
Sellers with a runner. And it'll drop through. But you saw the shooting percentages are total contrast to what we saw in the first quarter, where the Pistons making theirs and the Bulls struggling.
Tell you, Brad Sellers is playing real big for Chicago tonight. Where would they be without his close?
Thomas in the corner misses. Hodges with a 2-on-1 with Jordan.
Nice.
And Dumars played Jordan. He played the percentages, and Craig Hodges had the open layup.
Yeah, but Michael gave him a little hesitation move that time. That was beautiful.
You mentioned Sellers. He has 10 off the bench for the Bulls. Tied at 43. Jordan with another steal. He's playing his own game out here, Hubie.
Yes, and you know what? He's enjoying himself tonight. He really is.
Gets it back from Davis. Trapped in the baseline. Here's Hodges. A 2. And we're winding down to the 2-minute mark of a sizzling first half, in which the Bulls moved out strongly early and the Pistons came back to take a 4-point lead, but we're all tied up with under 2 minutes to play. This is survival for the Bulls. They need to win to keep the series alive. Aguirre gets it off in time on the 24-second clock for traveling. We'll turn it over to Chicago. Jordan with 15 leads the Bulls. Hodges has 13. That's 28 points combined for the starting backcourt.
Horn and Cartwright really in a battle.
Hodges with a fake on Thomas. Goes strong to the hoop, batted away.
Chicago ball.
And they'll have 1:22 showing in the game clock in the first half. Jordan. Sellers tries to keep it alive, but a 3-on-1 now for the Pistons. Aguirre to Dumars, and Detroit takes the lead.
See, it's a big weakness, Dick. They're getting out there too easy. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. No good, because, you know, that will wear you down over the course of the ball game. The team that gets the most easy baskets will win it.
And Chicago has been wearing down little and little each game. Sellers with the fake, and we'll go to the line.
They love really been struck points.
Is in, replacing Jordan, who goes out with 15 points. Still a big problem for the Chicago Bulls when the second half comes around is the fact that Horace Grant, their leading rebounder, is hampered with 3 personal fouls. And you know that when he does come back in the second half, the Pistons will try to get him into deeper foul trouble.
Well, just think, coming into tonight's game, Brad Sellers has only played 25 minutes in 5 games. And for him to come off the bench and give you this kind of effort, I'm very happy for the young man.
He didn't play for 3 of them. Dumars inside Mahorn. Good inside basket by Rick Mahorn.
See, without Grant on the floor, Chicago has no shot blocking, so Detroit can take it right down their throats.
And Pippen, who had been a tremendous rebounder in this series for the Bulls, in the dressing room, nursing an injury. He was elbowed in the face.
Chicago ball.
45 tonight and has only 2 rebounds. The Bulls will need his offense in the second half. Jordan good up. And Sellers will be called for the foul. Has only 2 rebounds. The Bulls will need.
He cooked him. He cooked him. He cooked him. Oh my God.
Pistons are not over the limit. The next foul, of course, will put him there. But Detroit has to feel very good about the game by staying even with the Bulls. They're in good shape.
Yeah, but if I'm with the Bulls, I'm also happy because they ran a section there of close to 6 minutes where they could not make a field goal. They have lost Scottie Pippen. Plus, Grant has given you limited time. And you're right.
It was with the Pistons in the bad years. He has seen them lose 60 games in a year and now win 60 games. Has come in. By the way, 9 different Pistons have scored already in this game. Aguirre makes the free throws. 49-45. Detroit. Michael Jordan, after a sizzling first quarter, has made only 1 of 6 shots here in the second. Greg Hodges has kept him in the game with 11 points. Jordan will go to the line with at this
team, but in the 13 attempts. He had to beat the press in this series. He has to beat the double and triple teams and the body wear down.
Just scored 19. Jordan had to settle for 18 and in fact scored only 1 point in the fourth quarter. Isiah Thomas getting treatment for ice on his leg. Michael Jordan, who originally wanted to be a baseball player, eventually wants to become a golf star.
He wanted to be a baseball player first.
Timeout called by Chuck Davis.
Because they'll get off a.
I do know he liked golf too.
Zooms tomorrow, and the leader at the halfway point is J. Don Blake.
Trying not to allow your man to go long for a long catch.
Aguirre has to go to Johnson short. He gets it off in time, but nothing doing. Michael Jordan with 17 and Isiah Thomas with 12 are the highest scorers as that ends the first.
The hat on the
First it was the match.
reason down. Is do well here, done well in New York.
Rumor he assistant coach anything. The long list. Brown
He does this because he wants to keep us humble and make sure that let us realize we haven't done a thing yet. We've got 4 more wins to go. Then he'll ease up on us, maybe.
Temper's been slaying a little bit, but other than that, we've still been going at it. You know, it's business at hand.
With me now is Lakers head coach Pat Riley. And Pat, how do you size up the past 4 days of a mini camp here? Have they reached your objectives?
Well, I think what we really wanted to concentrate.
Western Carolina, like with impossible obstacles.
I want to look forward to the future and the good things that can happen. The longer I don't think about the disease and don't let it take over my life, the better off I'm going to be. The club.
Think how he must feel.
People admire you to a point where they'll stop what they're doing and stop their cars on highways and freeways to just get a glimpse or get an autograph. It's totally out of this world now.
What does that feel like?
You know, when you first look at it, when it first happens, you say, what is this stupid person doing? I mean, I'm just as normal as you. I go to the bathroom just like you do. So why treat me as if I was a god or something?
Oh, Mike. Come on, put it up, Mike. 6 seconds. Jordan against Rodman. Down the lane to the right. Shoots off the glass. Baked it in.
Michael Jordan is not simply a basketball player. He is a genuine happening. And if they didn't have the word phenomenon, they'd invent it for this one. He is a walking mob scene and lives his life under a microscope. This is the good news, bad news part.
It's difficult. It puts a lot of pressures on you and a lot of different things that you want to do, but you can't do because people are going to bother you. And so, yeah, I don't want people to get into my business like they got in Mike Tyson's business and then start to throw their opinions about how I should live my life.
Well, you might say life is wonderful these days, and you can say that with everything else going on around him. He is a man who not only enjoys life, he owns it.
Deep inside, he likes having that attention. He likes doing these heroic things. You don't get too many people who want it. I mean, he wants it badly.
If you look deep inside yourself, you only dreamed about it, but you didn't expect it to be happening. And so you're surprising yourself and you're surprising a lot of people, but yet it's fun.
You look at him out there and you marvel. You find yourself with mouth open and goosebumps. And you think, now there's a man whose life is charmed.
Seems like everything I touch is gold. It seems like I'm touching the Bulls and yet we're winning. So it's like I'm more or less a good luck charm. Yeah, if you have me in your pocket, you win.
And there he is. He has 17 points so far in this ball game. His team is down by 2. Will he turn the second half into gold? We'll find out. Dick and Hubie around the corner. I'm Pat O'Brien. Thank you for joining us on the Prudential at the Half. Enjoy the second half here on CBS.
have weathered an early.
Well, Scotty won't play anymore tonight, UB. He was knocked out, and the doctor just doesn't feel he can play tonight. So that's a real severe blow for us.
It's a tough loss. Grant's fouls. Where is your major emphasis right now?
Well, you know, my biggest concern is that we got a team on the floor there at one point when I was trying to rest some guys that couldn't score, and we've got to have good floor balance. And I want us to keep pushing the ball up the floor. I don't want to get into a half-court game because we can't win that way.
Good luck, Doug.
Thanks, you.
Meanwhile, Isiah Thomas suffered a slight right hamstring pull toward the end of the half, and that's been bandaged up. But you heard the word Scottie Pippen won't be back. Grant is playing with 3 personal fouls. Bill Cartwright has yet to score. And if it weren't for the guards, Bulls would be in bad shape right now. They go in early to Cartwright. The shot is blocked, and it's Detroit ball. So a good block inside by Rick Mahorn.
Excellent defense by Mahorn. Push Cartwright behind the backboard. Force him to shoot with the left hand. Easy to block.
It's the starting lineup of Aguirre, Mahorn, Laimbeer, Dumars, and Thomas for Detroit in blue. Here's Isiah Thomas, short with it, and Jordan the rebound. Well,
you can see, Dick, that really affected his elevation on that shot.
All right, we'll watch it. Hodges. Craig Hodges hit 3 3-point baskets. And if he's on, that'll be good news for the Bulls. We'll keep him in the game, but if he's not, it could be long rebounds and easy hoops for Detroit. Thomas again tries to test the hamstring. Yeah. Pistons really nearly saved it. Aguirre and Mahorn, but into the hands. Jordan hit the 3. Michael Jordan. Well, they'll have to get from somebody. And what's wrong with him?
Yeah, but wait a second. How about a 3-on-2 fast break? You pull up and take a 3.
It gives the Bulls a lead by 1. Thomas turns it around in favor of Detroit. The Bulls have scored only 1 basket by a front court player in the last 18 minutes of this game. Everything from the backcourt other than the 1 hoop. We had a delay of game on, and Jordan slices in. Will he try to score every point the rest of the game?
You see, every time he drives to the baseline, they double team so fast. The big men of Chicago must get on the offensive board for this shot.
Laimbeer for 3. Hit it. Big basket, and Bill Laimbeer starts to get cooking. He has been cold from the field in this series. Detroit will answer anything Chicago has.
Well, he's been shooting the 3s really well throughout the entire playoffs. But in this series, he's been struggling from outside.
Jordan again pushed. Stepped on the line. No foul, and a turn in the league
That's a little
this
too much,
year.
Mike. That's a little too much.
They survive. They'll have home court advantage on the Lakers. Laimbeer misses from the corner. Rebound by
No, Scotty goes.
The Bulls will have something to say about this series. Hodges with the basket. A 2-point hoop just inside the 3-point line. The shooting percentages changed drastically from quarter to quarter.
If they can keep hitting those outside shots, Dick, maybe you and I will be able to, expel the virtues of both ball clubs.
They both deserve it. Thomas, 24-second clock expired.
The thing that I like, Dick, that any time that Detroit misses at the beginning of this quarter, Chicago is really looking to get the ball out, and the fast break is there for them.
We're tied at 54. We have had 8 ties in this game. Michael Jordan unties it. 24 points for Michael Jordan.
Hey, where's that theory of when I get double teamed like that, I'm going to pass off and put the pressure on the other people?
That is unless I hang in the air and get a hoop. Dumars try to draw the foul, and Laimbeer gets the offensive rebound. Second chance points. Detroit had a 10-0 edge in the first half and then just got 2 more. So they've been getting the second shots, and the Bulls have not. Cartwright pushing out Mahorn.
This is some battle.
And they'll points in.
Now Mahorn, you see, he took a shot right in the face that time, but that's the way he plays. That's fine.
Jordan lost it on the drive, and Dumars takes it right back and lays it in. So the ball was stripped away by Dumars, and he got 2 at the other end.
That was a lesson in how to shy your body away from a good defensive man trying to strip you.
Cartwright fouled, and he'll have a chance to get in the board.
A foul on Rick Mahorn, his 4th
4 on Mahorn now. He has gotten into foul trouble the last 3 games of this series, but you got to remember that with a bench of John Sally.
He played because of Sally and Rodman. You know, their exhibitions have been sensational.
Cartwright with his Hills again against the powerful LA Lakers. That would start Tuesday night in Detroit. Pick and roll, Lane Beer, Dick Stockton, Hubie Brown, and Pat O'Brien all here at the stadium, and it's rock. Dumars. Blue shirts underneath. Sally with the offensive rebound in the basket. And the Pistons again are making their mark off the offensive glass.
They're making you pay. They get on that glass and they seem to score down.
Jordan thought he was fouled. He yells at Crawford as he comes up court, but it was fine defense by Detroit. Lane Beer misses a 3. Sally got hit in the face at the other end. Here comes Jordan. I think Jordan's upset. Well, last time they came up court right here.
Well, let's see this. Let's take a good look here now. There's Jordan stepping through. There's the forearm right down on Sally. You know, when that's a shot.
Who called nothing?
In this third quarter, Jordan is 5 of 9 from the line. That's not a good percentage from the free throw strike, and the Pistons are up by 3.
Not when you're an 85% shooter throughout your career.
Grant on Dwyer. Grant playing with 3 personal fouls. Lane Beer against Sellers. Kareem skyhook, Lane Beer style, and the Pistons are up by 5, and that's their biggest lead of the game. And a timeout. The lead. Shorts underneath. 2 free throws, and it tucks the Detroit lead to 3. 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Lane Beer setting a pick up high. Jordan stays with Isiah. Grant all over Lane Beer despite 3 persons. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas will have to put it up. In and out. Lane Beer offensive rebound. Lane Beer again, and the foul.
He's changed
his 4th personal foul. 4 on Horace Grant, who has to stay in there.
Now the reason
Bill Lane Beer, he has 9 here in the third quarter, and the lead is 64-59. Again, the Pistons by 5. Davis waiting at the scorer's table will be checking in. Sellers. Rebound Rodney. During the regular season, Detroit won all 6 games over Chicago, but the Bulls stunned the Pistons, winning game 1 and had a 2-1 lead in the series after 3 games. Detroit's won the last 2, and they're playing Piston basketball again. Thomas in the lane, and Detroit.
Scheduling is different too because they played 6 times in a regular season. Now you only play like 3 or 4 times max, like against people. That's different. 6 times. That's a lot of games.
George gets 2 back.
And you know this is without what they call the play-in, not the play-in tournament, the in-season tournament. They're not even including that.
Thomas inside to Dumars and a foul, a 2-shot foul. Now this is where the Detroit
games 4.
Really doesn't matter which 5 are out there for the Pistons. They have gotten the job done this season with any combination late in the games.
From a coaching standpoint, Detroit's quickness in the last 4 to 5 minutes has just been awesome. And they are like taking everything away. Loose balls, offensive boards, and then excellent defense at the other end of the floor.
Joe Dumars has 8 points. 7-point lead, 68-61. Jordan finds Davis. The Charles Davis scores. He has been held scoreless the last 2 games. And the Bulls trail the Pistons by 5.
They need to get Detroit to get a few misses and then hold them to 1 shot.
It is. 5-point lead. Jordan covered by Rodman and Dumars. Double team. Sellers goes into the hoop. Winds up on the floor, and a Detroit foul.
See, you can't go soft to the basket like that. Sellers had a good opportunity. Soft shot.
Cartwright committed the foul. It was not against Detroit, but again, there's where Brad Sellers has not been aggressive going to the
Brad
hoop.
Sellers.
Detroit turned it over early, and then it beautifully sinks. Edwards hit, and will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Very, very strong commitment to a double, shall we say. He's going for the score.
Hodges with the foul. Here's James Edwards. A great pickup by the Pistons last year and very nearly won them a championship. When you can come off the bench with a player of his size and off.
What do you think in game 4, 13 points in 21 minutes. In game 5, 12 points in 24 minutes. Big contributions.
Jordan. And it goes through.
Oh, my, yes. You see, Detroit all wanted goaltending. They thought that Cartwright's hand touched that ball while it was over the cylinder. From here, and yeah, you can see Chuck Daly laughing. He wouldn't be laughing if the game was closer, I'll tell you that.
I thought it was goaltending, actually.
Absolutely.
They gave it to Cartwright. Cartwright gets credit for the basket. Double team on Edwards. Did not get a good pass to Vinnie Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Edwards gets the basket. That's the kind of shot almost impossible to stop. The fall away and the drive into the lane.
Not a bad move, right? When you consider that, that's a 7-footer throwing a fadeaway.
Davis again.
See, they missed that easy opportunity again.
And a loose ball foul.
He got some moves, Chad. I've been watching him when he come in the series. He always like ready to go.
He doesn't believe it.
I don't know much about him, but just from watching, bro, he be open.
2 after 1 period. And then Detroit hit. Grant, their top rebounder, has been in foul trouble, and the Pistons have just, that's been the story the last 2 games.
Scoring opportunities inside of many. So when you blow them and then you get loose ball fouls, you're complicating it. You're getting 2 negatives back to back.
Edwards with 11 points, so he's in double figures for the 3rd straight game. Biggest lead for the Pistons. Jordan has it knocked away and lost it out of bounds. So it was last touched by Jordan, and the furrowed brow says much about Chicago's plight right now. The lead is 9, and Vinnie Johnson misses the perimeter. Jordan back guarded by Acquire. Hodges for a 3. They're great when they go in. When they miss, the other team can get a long rebound and set the under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Going to be a long uphill climb for the Chicago Bulls if they're going to send this to 7. Vinnie Johnson to the runner in the lane. Another chance. Kept alive by Rodman. Beautiful.
Hey, Joe, come on, man. How's that for a hustle?
That's tough.
This sequence also speaks volumes for the Pistons style.
Well, the Pistons will milk the clock. They're an excellent half-court execution type of team. They'll run their options 1, 2, 3. And then if you're going to give them second shots, you're in trouble.
And they'll have the foul.
Initiate alive versus 2 players, and then the big save. Presence of mind to deliver the pass.
Stadium. I'm here with Chris. Is a little nervous around the spot. You think they can?
Right, you know, involved in basketball, and he says that today she was looking at the highlight tape of last season, so she's really revved up. And when he left tonight, that dad also, by the way, gave him a good luck bracelet. She was home from school. She was sick today and gave him a good luck bracelet. How do you like your daughter to tell you that on your way out, huh? Sellers, Steen. Dave Corzine has come in, replacing Cartwright. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Edwards blocked by Sellers.
Good block.
7-point lead. Let's see if the Bulls can keep things interesting going into the 4th quarter. Jordan lost the ball.
He was very frustrated with himself that time. The ball slipped right out of his hand as he was going to make the big step for the penetration to the basket.
7-point lead as the Bulls again missed an opportunity on offense. You got to make the most of them. Vinnie Johnson behind his back. Aaron pass. Here's Jordan with Acquire defending, and Jordan missed a layup. And Rodman comes down.
You notice 3 Detroit guys chased him right to the basket.
Michael Jordan showing a little of the humanity tonight. Edwards. And Rodman pushed off.
Loose ball.
With one line. Who was in his back, who wanted it confidential.
Well, they weren't sure how he would react tonight,
That's right.
Dick. See, in Game 5, he has 14 rebounds. In Game 4, 18 rebounds. He's averaging 13 in this series. Picking his spots, but he's still there for them defensively. He keeps a lot of things.
As he usually does at this juncture, late in the third quarter. Goes out with 26 points.
Well, shot and make something happen. They're in the trap now. A 1-2-2 trap.
Brad Sellers, by the way, with 16 points. Rodman.
Up south.
8% from the line in the playoffs. That's better than he was last year.
Very easy. He just stepped up there and let it rip.
1 and 2. Davis with the rebound.
Doug Collins was right.
75-69 in favor of the Pistons with that much time remaining in the third quarter.
They get one now, this building will erupt.
Borzine goes in. Will by the fans despair, and now they're kind of liking it. It was on Edwards, 3 on James. Bulls can ill afford missing any opportunity from the line or easy shots inside, and they have missed.
With Sellers. And if you remember, that's when they had that little valley where they got 0 points and really played poor defensively.
42.
Danger of playing this half-court trap is that if Detroit gets the ball into the middle or up, they are very weak on the boards.
Maguire missed into the hands of Rodman. And the foul. He'll shoot
his way in. Under that, everyone should have players.
His rebounding is shot up, including a game by game for Dennis Rodman. He has 8 already in this one.
And you know what, Dick? He does it in half the game. He only plays 24 minutes. And remember, they run no plays at the offensive end of the floor for him. They tell him, you hustle and scrap and get everything off the glass.
We have 14 on the shot clock. The differential, as you see, of just a second between the shot clock and the game clock. Paxson goes low to Cartwright. Cartwright. Rodman the rebound with 3 seconds to go.
He can get it off.
Thomas misses, but the
Sported tab is go.
Mark McGuire hits the first basket. Once again, the Bulls started well in this game with 26 in the first period, but they've been shut down in the middle 2 quarters with 21 and 22 respectively. The lead is 10. It's the biggest lead of the game for Detroit. Rodman couldn't connect. Paxson in there along with Jordan, with Davis, Cartwright, and Grant playing with 4 fouls.
Well, the one thing you do not want to do now is to force up bad percentage shots. If you can't get down inside, you want the open J or go strong off the dribble.
Counts and the foul. And he doesn't want his.
And watch how he avoids and come up on the other side.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice reverse.
Rebound Grant.
Bro, Mike missed a lot of free throws this game, Chad. I ain't gonna hold you.
Scores anyway. In a simply extraordinary move.
Got a lot of pain on that one, Dick. He really limped back the half court.
He is clutching the left leg with both hands. He is in pain. He has 30 points. Thomas. And Isiah Thomas now with 18 points. And the story goes, when Isiah has a big scoring game, Detroit is sitting pretty. Paxson open for 3 and hits him. John Paxson.
Does this look like game 3 with New York all over its head?
It would look more like it if Michael Jordan weren't in obvious pain out there. Thomas in and out. Rodman, he leaps over everyone to get the loose ball. 11 rebounds for Rodman. McGuire misses, and a foul called against the Bulls.
Charles Davis.
Charles Davis committing the foul. Chicago Stadium. They trail the Pistons 81-76 in this sixth game. Trailing 3 games to 2. The Pistons hold on. They move on to the finals against the Lakers as Joe Dumars replaces Paxson. Sally is also in there now for Detroit. Paxson.
Gonna the pass.
Under 10 minutes to go. Paxson is guarding Dumars, who has the ability to score a good deal. Most of the time he's been a defensive player for the Pistons. Cartwright, Thomas, believe me, little love between the two. Offensive foul called against Detroit.
Foul. Paxson anticipated well that time. Dumars felt the frustration and used a bang off of Paxson.
Room's cool.
Up to a game.
Series. And again here. That's the attendance comparison.
Wow.
Bill Laimbeer back in for Detroit. 9:41 remaining. Jordan hurting, but scored 30 points. Sellers with 16 off the bench as a replacement for Pippen.
See, Doug Collins wants the foul. Joe put both hands on him.
Jordan missed the shot, rebound, and the foul.
Man, Mike, I know his field goal ain't the best.
Trying to steal another one, and that's what it would
be. Though, man, getting double team and all.
Time on the clock, Paxson.
And he got no Pip. Pip fucking sold in 1992 with the migraine game because he went like 1 for 17. Pip in these closeout games. What ifs? This is like 2 championships Michael Jordan could have won. This shit's crazy, bro.
Points going by the boards.
And you know, they're a very good team over the year.
I ain't know it went down like this. Man, the Pistons was beating Mike ass. The Celtics was beating Mike ass. Bro, what I'm seeing through all these games is Mike not having enough fucking help. The same way LeBron fans be, he ain't got no help, LeBron. Michael Jordan really ain't got no fucking help. All he got is Craig Hodges, Paxson, and, Sellers will do his plays and shit like that. But Horace is inconsistent as fuck right here in these early years. 1 minute he balling, 1 minute he can't do shit. We already know how Bill Cartwright is. He either on or off. It's like damn near his whole team be on and off. Pippen be on and off too in these early years. He don't really have nobody super consistent right now for real. Pip got better over the years, and obviously he got Rodman to come get them consistent rebounds, but shit.
Chicago.
Too many quiet nights from his supporting cast.
Down by as many as 10 and can tie it here. Jordan knocked away by Dumars. Great defense by Joe. 2-on-1 break Detroit. Feed inside. Foul. John Sa
This Michael Jordan situation is kind of ironic how this young kid, the same age as me, get compared to him now, Anthony Edwards. But before LaMelo, because I don't know how LaMelo go play with him in this first season, him and Ant. But this one, it was like, even when Julius was over there, because Julius had some games in the playoffs, he had to score like 5 points. Okay, the whole game. 8 points and shit. Nigga, you scored 20 or 30. Now you scoring 5. This how I could imagine how Anthony Edwards feel, bro. He all alone. This probably how Allen Iverson feel, all alone, bro. God damn, can somebody else hoop with me? Shit. I mean, Michael was literally like another decent player away from probably winning. Because the Pistons won 89-90. This is who the fuck he lost to. And guess what happened in both elimination games? Scotty showed up, but he had a fucking migraine in 90. Not his game. He get fucking whacked by Bill Laimbeer. Can't come back. There's always some shit.
Execution.
Thomas is wide open. No one near him, and Isiah.
This what the story gonna be. Yeah, man, the Pistons, they beat the shit out of Jordan. Yeah, they was filing the shit out of Jordan. I guess beat if you want to say. But, man, it's tough, bro. Like, damn, this is how it went down. Mike not having enough support.
Jordan.
People swear Mike was just a bum ass nigga that couldn't fuck with these niggas. Y'all swear, bro. And I know it's not all of y'all. Most of y'all are on the side with me. Mike ain't got no fucking help for real. Especially with Pippen disappearing the way he is. He ain't got no help like that for real. All these teams, they got mad help. Isiah Thomas got way more help than Michael Jordan do right now. Way more. Way more. Young Dennis Rodman, Joe Dumars, Vinnie Johnson. I guess you could say Bill Laimbeer, but I ain't counting him for real as a key player. Mark Aguirre. Man, get the fuck out of here. Who else they got? They got Edwards. They got Pistons got a decent team. Bulls do too, but they just not showing up. These motherfuckers got Bill Cartwright, who was averaging 20 on the Knicks. You got Craig Hodges, one of the best shooters in the league. Horace Grant, great defender. But goddamn, where are y'all at right now? Where are y'all at? My Pistons is just, and it's not like a brutal ass whooping. It's a competitive game. It's crazy how this shit be going down, bro. Like, damn. I know this shit was setting Mike on fire. I know it was.
Not execute the foul shots throughout the ball game have gone home.
Thomas guarded by Jordan with a runner, fouled by Jordan. That's 4 on Michael. And the Bulls are in the penalty.
Then
Isiah Thomas, who spent most of the fourth quarter on the bench in Game 5. That's how versatile the Pistons are for Chuck Daly.
Is averaging 25 in the 2 losses, only 7.
And he's got 22.
Ain't gonna lie, Zeke been hooping though too.
Misses a 3.
I
Laimbeer
give
the
my
rebound.
props. I give my props. Zeke has been hooping. I ain't gonna lie. He been fucking balling this game, and that's part of the problem too. They can't stop fucking Zeke, especially Vinnie Johnson.
Outside, Isiah Thomas with 24 points has scored 8 in this fourth quarter.
He's been very inspirational in the second, third, and fourth quarters.
Paxson is open. He hits 2. So John Paxson now with 8 points of his own here in the fourth quarter.
They are not going away. Hanging tough.
They sure are. Win or lose, the Bulls deserve a tremendous amount of credit. But they're not looking for credit. They want the
wow.
Dumars speeds inside to Rodman.
Oh, wow.
Series of moves and passes by Dumars and Rodman under the basket. Rodman now with 14 rebounds and 9 points.
Once again, it's the second shot.
Paxson hits the 2. 10 points for Paxson in the quarter. Sellers, who has had to play most of the game with Pippen out, has scored 16.
He's Paxson playing big. Everyone says, hey, a slow feet. He can't do this, he can't do that. But he is knocking down the pressure shots.
Thomas would like to see Jordan pick up his 5th. Fall away by Isiah. Sellers has it. 90-84. 5.
Jordan was
1 more and Jordan's gone. Misses the 3. Thomas with the loose ball. 5 minutes remaining now in the fourth quarter. The Pistons 90, the Bulls 84 in what appears to be the highest scoring game of this series. Thomas is pushed. Paxson. And they'll shoot 2.
Tough foul. Comes in here in mind to come up. Shot clock.
He used to sneak into Chicago Stadium, as a lot of youngsters did, once the game started.
But I don't doubt that he would find a way.
26 for Thomas. His best game was 33 in the second contest. There's the time remaining. Steal by Isiah. Hodges behind him.
Isiah
And a
Thomas.
big basket by Thomas. That's twice in the series. He has made steals for easy layups. And the Pistons are up by 10. And time is beginning to...
Hey, you want it, man. Look, man, Isaiah want that shit bad.
81-79, but Isiah Thomas has scored 10 of the last 13 Piston points to move it out to 10, which matches their biggest lead of the game.
Well, Detroit has that commitment, tough, hard-nosed defense, and like Dennis Rodman says at this time, we got to get a stop. That's his theme.
Jordan, inside, foul.
At this
Mike trying to get Bucks to the double and everything. It's gonna be tough. And then he missed so many free throws this game. Come on.
See, he feels every one of them in his stomach.
He missed them both. Jordan is aspirated as he comes up the floor. Where would they be without him? They'd be sitting home. Lane Beer for a three. Hodges the rebound. So Hodges, Jackson, and Jordan. 3 guards in there now for Chicago, and
Yes.
is fouled inside. Well, you know, admonitions for Jordan over there. We can't read the lifts, but I think he wants him to say, "Don't get down," when he missed the 2.
Just keep going at it and forcing the action. Anything can happen here. Plenty of time.
Grant makes the first. Jordan had missed his last 5 free throws, so be easy to get down over that.
I want to say, Mark McGuire, that was a good, strong foul. He did not allow Grant to get that dunk and the easy layup.
Well, Grant makes them both. He has 9 points and 12 rebounds, playing with 4 fouls. The 4 fouls become less significant as the time moves on. Under 4 minutes to go.
With both teams shooting the penalty now, you're trying not to foul, and you're trying to make them shoot over you.
Thomas misses. Lane Beer at the other side. Cartwright.
He had out of bounds.
The lead is 8 for Detroit. They'll try to use as much as the clock as they can. Dumars picked up again by Hodges. Thomas guarded by Jordan, who has 5 fouls.
Isiah Thomas.
Great.
Isiah Thomas, 14 points here in the 4th quarter.
What a great fake.
30 points. And he's guarded by a guy who's 1 foul away from being disqualified. Jordan wants the ball. Double team. Goes up high. Determined against Lane Beer and Dumars to get the hoop. But it's still an 8-point game. 32 now for Michael Jordan.
32, man.
The 2 stars are doing it.
Yes, they are. They are putting on a show in this game 6.
Periodically in this series, but
2 of the very best in the game. 10-point lead with 2:48 remaining and 32 points for Isiah Thomas, 32 for Jordan. Hodges misses a 3 into the hands of Thomas. Dumars ahead of the field gets the basket.
That's it for me. Let's go and check the box score. I can't watch that shit no more. Hey, just beating the shit out of Mike now. Let's go and get to a chat. We finally did it, though. We finally did it, chat, man. We made it through the 80s, bro. First of all, let's just give a round of applause. Woo! Chat. We made it through the 80s, chat. This is the end of the game. Zeke had 33 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Chat. I just watched Mike in the 80s. I actually can fucking say that. I watched Michael Jordan the whole 80s. I watched all that shit, bro. He didn't have no fucking help, bro. But we gonna get to that. Just stick around. Let's look at the stats. That's crazy, bro. I really just watched the whole 80s. What? I never thought I'd do that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Bill with 11 and 10. Zeke 33 points. Man, Zeke balling. He did with 12-28, but shit, the second half made up for them missed shots in the first, man. Bro. Isiah Thomas, bro. And then Mike had 32 as well, 13 assists. 13 for 26, bro. Mike ain't even shoot bad either. His supporting cast, he just ain't have enough. Like I said, Bill Cartwright be on and off. Bill Cartwright 1 for 8. Told y'all he be on and off. Pippen 1 minute. Got hurt early by Bill. Brad Sellers played well. Pax played good too. Corzine didn't see no clock. But yeah, man. I can't believe we watched the whole freaking 80s, Chad. Chad, I told y'all this like 2-3 months ago. I said, bro, I want to watch the full games, right? It went to a point where I'm like, I want to watch a few full games. I want to see how they actually are. I love watching the full games. I said, man, you know what? I want to watch some playoff games. See how the story is. Now it got to the point where like now I want to watch every Michael Jordan playoff game because there's only one Michael Jordan. And once he gone, he gone. I'm never watching this shit probably ever again unless I see a clip or a highlight or something. But it'll always be a good thought and memory or something to just go back and look at myself. I might be 40 years old in one day. Look at that. Look at that young nigga right there. Look at him. I remember that young guy 15 years ago because I'm going to be 25. I'll be 40 in 15 years. So that's what I'm just saying, bro. Like, it's just cool that I'm able to actually watch this, chat. We watched the whole 80s from 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, and this is 1989, chat. We are watching every Michael Jordan playoff game, and I might watch every Wizards game too, just to keep, the Jordan momentum going, because I like watching Michael Jordan. He's a cool dude, bro. But we will watch every Larry Bird playoff game too. We will watch every Kobe playoff game as well. We go get into Kobe, chat. Once I really finish up with Mike, that's when we go crazy with Kobe. And then once we finish Mike and Kobe, the shit gonna be hitting different. Once we finish Mike, Kobe, and Bird, stuff gonna be different. But GTA 6 is on the way. I'm trying to low key finish these Michael Jordan games at least, because I know I'm not gonna finish Bird, Kobe, and all that shit while GTA 6 is out. It's impossible. And my uploads may be a little slower due to GTA 6. But I'm still try to react, chat. I'm gonna just do both. I'm gonna have to balance that shit out somehow, but I'm gonna do both. Reacting's easy. All I gotta do is fucking boom, hit record, stop recording, put that shit together, upload it. But with GTA, it's kind of the same shit, just a little bit more. So, but anyway, man, we made it through the 80s. If you enjoyed the 80s, if you enjoy all these playoff games and you've been here through the whole 80s, comment and say I was here through the whole 80s. And let me know, did you watch every 80s game or have you already saw this shit? Or both? In 1990, here we come. We on our this is the last losing playoff year for Mike. It's the last one. It's gonna be different. After that, it's gonna be winning. We ain't even gonna know how losing feel until we go back to the Wizards. Bro, buckle up, chat. I think this is the moment where this shit finna get crazy. Cause I know most people that wanted me to watch these Michael Jordan playoff games, they didn't even want to watch the 80s. Shout out to Go-Go. Bro, they didn't even want me to watch the 80s. They was like, I was seeing people like, man, just watch the 90s. He lost all them years. You can skip them years. Why? Why would I skip the GOAT? It's your boy Cal, man. We finna go to the 90s. If you guys and girls enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hype the video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.